Now to an update on a case that we have been following very, very closely. Prosecutors have filed an intent to seek the death penalty in the case of the YouTuber accused of shooting and killing two content creators on the Las Vegas Strip. That's according to court documents. Manuel Ruiz, known online as Sin City Manny, is facing charges in the murders of Rodney and Tanisha Finley, captured in a live stream at the Bellagio Fountains on June 8th. Ruiz is due back in court on August 4th.
Damn, Sin City Manny. Damn, SA. They giving you the death penalty, bro. They ain't playing with you, bro. It's on camera, too. And you try to tell the prosecutors and the judges and all of them that it was self-defense and it looked like Finley, the legend, looked like he was reaching for something. And when they searched the bodies, the cops said they found no weapons on them. That was your best defense right there. And they found no weapons on those two. So, yeah, they ain't playing with you, bro. Because what make it so bad was, like I said last time, that you on camera, bro. You despise Finley Legend that much for talking junk. And yes, he was talking trash. Finley Legend was talking junk online. So I can get why you was upset. I can get why you was upset, but I don't get why did you crash out on that. That wasn't no need to crash out. Like I said, this dude's a crash dummy, bro. He's a crash dummy. This wasn't no street beef, okay? This wasn't something like, okay, Finn the Legend shot one of his homeboys, or, you know, Manny wanted to get revenge, or you know, it wasn't none of that. It wasn't no street beef. It wasn't nothing over the crash. It wasn't nothing over the crash out on, bro. You just crashed out because the guy flagged your videos and you got copyright strikes and this and that. He was talking a little junk online. And I've said before, man, you can't handle criticism on the internet. You don't need to be on the internet, period, man. Not everybody's going to have nice things to say to you on the internet. But they is really giving this guy the death penalty, bro. They're not playing with Manny, bro. Because they got it on camera. They saw what you did was a hate crime. Although you might be laughing now because you got Finn the Legend, you know what I'm saying? You killed him and his wife. Yeah, you might be grinning and smiling, feeling good about it. But at the end of the day, bro, Finley the Legend still got the last laugh on you, bro. He still got the last laugh on you, bro. Although he's dead, he's in another world, he's upset at the fact that you deleted him, but he still got one on you. He still got one on you, bro. He got your videos flagged and got your videos taken down or whatever, got your videos strike and everything like that. He got one on you on that one. He clowned you, got one on you on that one. And then when you decided to confront him and shoot him and his wife, it was on camera. So Finny the Legend got one on you again. Even after death, he still got one on you. He still got you, bro. He had his camera out and recorded the crime scene of you shooting him and his wife. So Finn the Legend still got the last laugh, bro. Although you might be laughing and feeling good that you took him out, you took him and his wife out of this world, but him and his wife got the last laugh on you in the afterlife. They still laughing at you saying, this dumb mother effer shot us on camera. We're both dead, but he still went to jail for it. Now they're going to give him a death penalty. So Finn the Legend is waiting very patiently. Him and his wife in Otherworld, when they finally give you the death penalty, bro, because Finn the Legend and his wife, they're going to be waiting for you in Otherworld. They're going to be waiting for you, boy, and I'm telling you right now, bro, they're going to come after you. You might be feeling good for what you did by deleting them, but they in Otherworld waiting very patiently for that day to come. They waiting for it. They waiting for it. They waiting very patiently, bro, to see you in Otherworld and tell you how much an idiot you was for crashing out like that. So, yeah, bro, they already trying the judges and prosecutors, they want you up out of this world because what they saw, what you did, was just evil. It was just evil. It wasn't nothing to crash out on, bro. It was nothing to crash. It was nothing to crash out about. You should have just fought the dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you have a lot of friends in LA or not, Manny, but You should have had at least 3 or 4 dudes with you, and y'all should have just jumped Finn the Legend. Y'all should have just jumped them and beat them up, or you should have just fought them. Yeah, you still would have went to jail for assault charge, but you already been out right about now. Had you fought Finn the Legend and probably got the best of him and beat him up on camera, that'd have been something. That'd have been something for you to make a good comeback on. Say, yeah, I beat you up, essay, and this and that, it was on camera and everything like that. You know, if you'd have did that, bro, you'd have already been home. It'd have been assault charge, but you'd have been a free man right now. But instead, bro, you went to the extreme. You went to the freaking extreme and wanted to shoot this guy over stupid stuff, and there wasn't even nothing to crash out on. Nothing. When he saw you, he looked like he was scared. Like he didn't really say nothing. He had his wife. Finn the Legend had his wife stand in front of him. Well, that didn't really make him look good though. In that part, he looked like he was scared. Like he didn't expect you to pull up on him like that. So you didn't really need no gun, bro. You didn't need a gun, man. You didn't really need that. You should. I mean, if you think he probably had a gun on him, you should have just had 4 or 5 of your boys with you. You know what I'm saying? Call some of your essays. Call them and tell them to ride with you. We're gonna pull up on this dude named Finn the Legend. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have just jumped him and beat him up, and then that'd have been it. Yeah, you done went to jail for assault charge, but again, like I said, you'd already been a free man. You'd already been home right now, man. You'd still been on YouTube bragging about it, saying how you beat up Finn the Legend, how you beat him up. You know, think about it, man. Look at Marty, Music Biz Barney, when him and Cyrax fought. Yes, Music Biz Marty could have killed Cyrax. Yes, he could have deleted Cyrax, but he didn't, because Marty know if he would have killed Cyrax, he'd have been set up in prison right about now. Marty would have been set up in prison right now. But Marty didn't kill Cyrax because Cyrax wasn't worth it. He wasn't worth it, man. He wasn't worth taking his life away. You know, I don't think Marty went to jail for it, though. But either way, whether Marty would have went to jail for it, Marty didn't get no serious time for that, for beating up Cyrax. Yes, it was on camera that he beat up Cyrax, but he didn't kill him. He could have, but he knew if he would have killed Cyrax, he'd have went to jail. And who in the world wants to go to jail for killing Cyrax? Cyrax not even worth a bullet. He's not worth killing. And I would say the same thing about Finn the Legend. He's not worth killing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't worth it. I mean, yeah, Cyrax was talking mad trash to Marty on the internet, and Marty went over there and confronted him and beat him up. You could have did the same thing, bro. Even though you're a short midget guy, Manny, but you should have gave it a shot, man. But instead, you took it to the extreme. It won't even no need to crash out on, man. So yeah, man. Finn the Legend still got the last laugh on you, bro. Because now you got to pay lawyers, and now they threaten to give you the death penalty, bro. Again, Manny, they're not playing with you, bro. You threw your own life away over this YouTube stuff, over YouTube, bro. You could have been chilling with your kids right now, chilling with your girl right now, man. Continue on making videos right now like you normally did, bro. But instead, man, you let Finn the Legend get under your skin. You know what I'm saying? And let this be a lesson, man. Let this be a freaking lesson, man, that you don't know who's trash you be talking to. You know, if you're somebody like Finn the Legend and you talking trash to somebody like Manny, and this guy threatening to take you out of this world, hey, you best go get you a gun. Keep a ratchet on you, man, just in case. I know I would. If I was feuding with somebody like Manny and he threatened to take me out of this world, yeah, you best believe I'm going to be strapped on me, man. Carry a pistol on me, man, because I ain't going to let you just walk up. I'm not going to just make it easy on you where you think you can just walk up and shoot me. You know, if you see me in public, you see me and keep it moving. But if I see you stop and you grilling me like you want to do something, man, that's when I'm going to have to go for my weapon, bro. Because if you pull your piece out on me, I'm pulling mine out on you too, bro. That's how it is. It's my life or your life. I ain't gonna stand there and let you do harm to me. You know, you see me in the store, keep it going, bro. Keep it going. Or you're gonna be seeing God really soon. You know? Killing somebody over dispute on YouTube is the stupidest thing of going to jail for anyway, man. It is. It's over words. You know what I'm saying? But I blame Finn the Legend for being an idiot for going over there. You had no business going over there, bro. You only went over there just to taunt Manny. You over there taunt him, and like I said, Manny's very familiar. He's from that area, and he's familiar with that area. That's how he was able to find you. And you made it easy for him. You walking around in the city smiling, don't know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? That's like going in somebody's hood. You're not even familiar. That's like you going in someone's hood in their turf. You don't know who they know that can make that phone call and say, "Yo, I see Finn the Legend. Yo, Finn the Legend's over there by the gas station on Sesame or on such and such street." Or this. Oh, he is? All right, I'll be right there. You don't know who's making that phone call, bro. You don't know that. Especially when you go in people's turf and you ain't familiar with that area. Oh yeah, they got a huge advantage over you. And that's why Minnie was able to find you, bro, because he knows that area very familiar. And there's no telling who was doing that. Maybe his girlfriend probably spotted y'all. His girl probably drove around, looked around, and probably texted him and saying, "Hey, I see Finn the Legend and his wife. They on such and such street." Oh, they is? Okay, I'll be right over there. That's probably how he found you. He probably had his boys or his girl or whoever was there that day kept an eye on you because they know what you look like. They know what you and your wife look like, bro. They know exactly what you and your wife look like. And you went on his turf, bro, and that's how he's able to find you. You ain't had no guns, you ain't had no security on you, no nothing, bro. None of that. You just made it easy. You just made you and your wife an open target out there in public. Because there's people out there in this world, they don't give a damn if it's like 2 or 300 or 500 or 10,000 witnesses out there. They'll still pull their gun out and shoot you. Bright daylight or not, they'll still shoot you. And Finn the Legend, you slept on Manny too much, man. You slept on the guy. You underestimated him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, I think the both of y'all should have really just squashed this like men, though. You both should have just squashed the shit like men, though, man. Some things just being squashed or better off just ignoring one another on the internet. You know, that's what I would have done. I mean, I would have just ignored somebody like Finn the Legend. I wouldn't even want to take it to the extremes with the man. But I don't know what else to say about you, Manny. I mean, they giving you the death penalty, bro. They think they want you out of here. They saw that video clip. They said, "Oh yeah, we got to get this guy out of here. This guy needs the death penalty." And his family, Finney the Legend's family, including his wife, they probably are the ones that's pushing for you to get the death penalty. Finney the Legend's family and his wife family on their sides are probably pushing you to get the death penalty. They saw that video and they said, "No, this mother effer right here needs to get the death penalty." Claiming that he thought he saw a weapon. They ain't going for that, bro. They ain't going for that. Now, had they found a weapon on both of them, then yeah, you might have had a fighting chance to probably beat this case. But they found absolutely no weapons on Finn the Legend and his wife. No weapons at all there, buddy. And that's when they said, okay. What made it so bad was you killed 2 people, bro. You didn't kill just one, you killed 2. You killed Finn the Legend, then you killed a woman. So you killed 2 people, bro. Why you shot his wife, I don't know why. Your beef was with Finn the Legend. I don't know why you took it out on his wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with you dudes out there shooting women's, man. I really don't understand that. If he shot Finn the Legend's wife, just imagine how he treat his own woman. If you shoot a woman, just imagine how many probably treat his woman, because his woman's probably cool with it anyway. You know, there's a lot of women that like abusive men anyway. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women that like it when a man throw them under the bus and abuse them and slap them around. You know, there's a lot of women in this world that's like that, and that's probably how Minnie's woman is. She's probably one of them types that likes to be abused. But hey, she's gonna grow up without a man. I mean, she's gonna be without a man for a very long time now. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Stupid incident right here, man. Just a very stupid and dumb incident that didn't really have to go down like this. You know, it won't even no point and no need to crash out over dumb stuff like this. It was just stupid, man. Anyway, y'all. Peace.